Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We've got another kit review. This time it's Valom's 172 Scottish Aviation Twin Pioneer Mark 1. Let's go and have a look at it. So here we go then guys, Twin Pioneer obviously. This is from Valom, it's a 172 kit. There's not really anything on the sides. No, not really. If you wanted to know the kit number, it's 72136 if you're interested in things like that. I don't think I would be, but there it is anyway. As you can see, we're all laid out in one single bag, and there's the instructions. So I'll tell you what we could do. What I normally would do is debag all this, but obviously because it's in one bag, I don't really need to debag, so just chuck that down to there. Okay, so we'll just put them to one side. I think we'll look at the instructions first. Okay, so we have a brief history, obviously in Czech and English. So I mean, yeah, the photocopied instructions. We'll have a look at them in a minute. Got colour lights on the back of that little gatefold there. So we've got the sprue tree map here, which is handy, and then obviously a bit more on that side. And then we got some the decals obviously and clear parts, and we've got a little fret of photo etch, which is quite interesting. Short run kit obviously, so it's going to be pretty basic, I would say. Inside the console looks quite busy. I know that that's all PE, which it is, looks like at 172, which would be great. So as you can see, it's all pretty basic. I mean, actually the cockpit is quite well appointed. We've got some seat belts, which are they PE seat belts? Don't look like they appear to be, so they might be decals then, I would have imagined. But at this kind of scale, you'd probably get away with that, I imagine. So the fuselage obviously goes together. So there's nothing on the cabin inside. Now, whether you'd want to scratch build something in there to make it a little bit more interesting, obviously. The windows look kind of small. Whether you'd actually see anything in there would remain to be seen, when it might be a case just painting it all black and being done with it. So moving on, the wings, obviously just the centre section for the wings goes on the top of the fuselage, as does the rear tailplane. Alright, then the outers, that join's going to be interesting. This is obviously this is a kit review, but it's not a build review. So that looks like that might be that'll either go together really well, or it'll be a right pain in the bum. Pretty basic stuff. Engines, nacelles. Oh, I see. It's going to be a seam. Oh, right, I see. Yes. Seam underneath, yeah. Okay, we'll have to look at the engine, see what that looks like. Undercarriage looks pretty, is what it is. Goes on together. There's that the boom that supports the undercarriage to the wing. And there you go. That's what obviously what it looked like. Pretty basic stuff. Oh look, it is possible to buy an interior set. I'm assuming that's from Valom themselves. I might look into that. I mean, it's pretty basic kit. There's no reason why it won't go together very well indeed. I'm looking at that. The only thing that's leaping out is that top wing section. So the call out is this. So both RAF aircraft, RF Benson, 64, and then the Empire Test Schools, which is not far from me really, Boscombe Down. I particularly like this scheme, although I know somebody, my cousin would prefer that scheme because he was based there at one point. But no, two nice schemes. And on the back of that we have got the colour call outs, quite a few colours to choose from, and obviously here is the Humbrol, whoever they are, Agagma, Model Master, big guns, and the FS numbers. So there's plenty to choose from if none of them paint manufacturers are your go-to. So if we then debag all this, get all this debagged, I'm kind of certain I saw something rolling. There's a seat. There's a seat rolling around. Oh, I'll tell you what you could do. Before we look at the plastic, chaps, put all that plastic to one side. We'll have a look. We'll have a look at the decals and the clear. Oh, and the little bit of metal sprue. Right, so the decals are as such. They are like this. Kind of glossy. I don't know if that makes any much of a difference. The blue, to my eyes, looks rather purplish. Carrier film's quite pronounced, quite thick. I mean, they should, I think that'd be fine. But it does look a bit purplish rather than the blue. Might be an idea maybe to have a go at spraying your own on this, or you can get replacement decals, or even if you have replacement roundels and fin flashes. That would probably all you'd need. So then moving on to the little metal photo sheet. So yokes, foot pedals, don't know what they are. This is something to do with the cockpit console. God, look how fine they are. Whatever they are for. And then while we've got all this out here, let's have a look at the glass. The glazing. Oh, tricky to get out. Okay. That is okay. So the main canopy is crystal clear. I can't see any wobble at all. However, the windows, they are a little bit wobbly, which might be a good thing, because there's if you're not going to put any interior on, that might be okay. These down here are clearer than them up there. That's what I'll say to that. But there they are. That front canopy really is nice. It's lovely, that. So then if we move on to the main fuselage, okay, right, let's have a look at this plastic here then. Okay, so I don't know whether you can hear that. There is roughness, that is quite rough. And there might be a little texture on the plastic. but the panel lines are very fine and they're pretty consistent, as in they don't fade away towards the end. It doesn't look as if they don't do. They're kissing all the way through, consistent I should say, sorry. Apart from that roughness, which you'd probably take away with a let's try it with that. Maybe not that one. Probably I'd be better off doing this something that you're not going to see. Well, the most prominent part. Ah, there you go. So there you go. That's much better. So I'm using the couple of Infinity sticks, sponges that I've got. So if you give yourself a little wipe over, I mean, it's extra work. I know it's extra work. And you think, well, I don't buy kit to do work. Well, you do actually, because these are short run kits and they're of an aircraft that nobody else is going to produce. So you just got to suck it up and do it, really. But no. So apart from that roughness, which you can easily get rid of with a couple of swipes, it's kind of nice. I kind of like it. The panel lines are quite nice. They're alright, that's not too bad, apart from the, as I say, that which you can get away with. That's quite nice. So the other big sprue is, we've got the tailplanes, the centre, or triple planes I call them, and the centre one, again nice moulding, possibly deeper than the wings, a little bit inconsistent but still nicely, there is nice detail there. Again, we've got the same issue with the thick plastic, same issue with the texture, but we'll also have the same means of getting over that with a quick swipe of a couple of sanding sticks. No, that's okay. Again, nice detail, not too bad at all. Lovely panel lines, I've got to say. Say nice detail, it's got some lovely panel lines, not deep like you'd expect on some 1/72 kit manufacturers, shall we say. And then the final sprue that we have, so we've got 3 plastic sprues, 1 clear, 1 metal. So the final one we're looking at is the underside of the wings, and again we've got some nice detail. Still need that rubbing over with a couple of sanding sponges. A little bit. It's the first time I've seen a bit of flash actually. I don't mention there's not a lot of flash on this kit, but looking at the propeller, and we've had a spare propeller rolling around, both of them probably could do with a bit of cleanup. But then, you know, it's a short run kit after all. That's the interior of the cabin. So like when I say there's no detail on the interior, there is no detail on the interior. But no, that looks fine. There you go, guys, there's the review of the kit. I think it actually would be a very nice kit. I think it's quite a basic kit to put together. There's not that many parts in it. it's not a kit for beginners. I wouldn't say if this was like your second or third kit in, you might want to steer away from it. But it's a nice, chunky aeroplane. It's 172 scale, Braille scale, I know that, but it's not a tiny little thing like my little links. If you remember my little links I did a little while ago, which is quite small. This is a big, meaty lump of aeroplane. And I think it would make a nice display piece on a modelling table at the show, in your display cabinet. Really good. I think it would be actually fine. The only thing to consider, obviously, is you probably need to get rid of the texture that's on the plastic, which is easy. You could do that, do a quick wipe off with a sponge. And this little joint on the top of the wing now, but I don't know how else they would have done it really. But I think actually, if I can get it into shot there, it looks really nice. Good colour schemes with this kit as well. I know they've got another Raspberry Ripples scheme out, which really nice as well. But yeah, very nice indeed. Well, actually, I'd like to thank the lads at Valom for sending it out to me for us, so I can have a look at it for you guys. Very good indeed. I might even start. I might have a go at. I might do this. I might build this one in the background. I don't know yet. I've got a bit on at the minute. Anyway, that's enough of me waffling. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, please do. There's something to do with the bell. You can click a bell. I don't know what that's all about. But that'd be great. So I will see you around soon, chaps. Happy modelling.